It was a gray Sunday afternoon in Augusta, Georgia, March 18, 1990. 15-year-old identical twins Dannette and Jeannette Millbrook left their home on Cooney Circle to run a simple errand, buy snacks and walk to a friend's house. They waved goodbye to their mother, promising to be home before dark. For more than 30 years, their disappearance has baffled investigators, tormented their family, and ignited outrage over how easily two black teenage girls could vanish and be almost forgotten. The day began like any other. The girls attended church with their family, returned home, and asked their mother, Louise, if they could walk to a nearby convenience store. She agreed, handing them a few dollars for chips and soda. Their route was familiar: down 12th Street, past the local gas station, and toward the Montesano Avenue area where friends lived. They were seen several times that day, at the Pump and Shop convenience store, at a nearby gas station, and later at a Church's Chicken. At around 4:30 p.m., a family acquaintance spotted them walking together near the corner of 12th Street and MLK Boulevard. They looked relaxed, chatting, not in distress. That was the last confirmed sighting. By nightfall, when they still hadn't returned home, their family panicked. What began as worry turned quickly into horror. When their mother called police, she expected an immediate search. Instead, what she got was indifference. Officers suggested the girls had simply run away, despite there being no history of trouble at home, no signs of conflict, and no reason for them to disappear willingly. A missing persons report was filed, and then lost. Weeks later, the family learned that the girls' case had been closed without their knowledge. Someone had written that the twins were found, though no one in the family had seen or heard from them. That clerical error would haunt the case for decades. As months turned into years, the Millbrook family pleaded for help, but their voices went unheard. Local authorities insisted the girls were runaways who didn't want to be found. No flyers, no searches, no media coverage. It was as if they never existed. For 23 years, the case lay dormant. No updates, no new leads. The twins' names faded from local memory. It wasn't until 2013, when their sister Shanta Sturgis contacted the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, that the truth came out. There had been no investigation at all. The twins were still listed as found, a tragic bureaucratic mistake that meant decades of potential leads were lost. The case was reopened, and investigators began again, from scratch. The reopened case produced a timeline that raised more questions than it answered. The route. The girls left home on foot, planning to walk about 2 miles. Witnesses confirmed they reached several destinations safely. Whatever happened to them occurred somewhere between Church's Chicken and the road leading home. The sighting. A school friend later claimed to have seen the twins near the Augusta Canal, speaking with an older man in a car. The description was vague: a white male, possibly driving a van. The lead was never pursued at the time. The pattern. Police later noted that several young girls and women went missing from the Augusta area in the years surrounding the twins' disappearance. Some believe they may have fallen victim to a serial predator who targeted vulnerable teens. But without evidence, no bodies, no possessions, no witnesses, every theory remains speculation. 1. The runaway theory. Police clung to this explanation for years, claiming the twins left voluntarily. But family and friends rejected it. The girls had no history of trouble at home, no extra clothes, no money, and no plan. They were described as shy, cautious, and devoted to their family. 2. The stranger abduction theory. Given that the girls were seen near a main road and possibly approached by a man in a car, many believe they were abducted, possibly by someone offering a ride home. Interstate 20 runs directly through Augusta, making it an easy escape route for a kidnapper. 3. The local connection theory. Some investigators have looked at the possibility that the girls knew their abductor, someone from the neighborhood or connected to the youth homes nearby. Augusta in the 1990s had several unsolved cases involving missing or murdered black girls, raising questions about whether the crimes were linked. 4. Police negligence or cover-up. Others have suggested the mishandling of the report and the years-long, found, status may have concealed something deeper, a deliberate effort to bury the case in a time and place where missing black children rarely made headlines. Every theory carries weight, none has been proven. Two sisters vanished on a sunny afternoon in 1990, swallowed by the same streets they called home. Somewhere, someone knows the truth. Maybe it's buried in an old police file. Maybe it lives in the memory of a witness too afraid to speak.